Hey foodies, Chef Kyle here, back for another summer episode. Today we were making the best codfish tacos with pickled onions. This is my favorite dish. I used to make this at the restaurant and I'm bringing it to you right now. So here we're gonna come a little bit closer and let's highlight the ingredients. So of course we have to have some fresh cod. They're already portioned. Now the key to this codfish taco, the actual taco. So this taco is very crispy. I've been working on it for weeks and I've perfected it. It has ground Masa Harina, which we're also gonna add cornstarch to it. All gonna blend very beautifully together. It's gonna be very crispy and it's go perfect with this codfish. The highlight garnish for this codfish taco is gonna be the red pickled onions I'm gonna add on top. It's gonna be delicious, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of acidity. Let's get started. So I'm gonna get started with the pickled red onion recipe. I'm so excited to do this. First, we're gonna slice our onions. I have a mandolin, you can use a knife. And we're gonna slice it. We wanna get actual 1/4 inch slices. Just careful with this. You kinda wanna use your hands as a guide. Just gonna slice this a little bit. I'm gonna put that in my container right here. I'm gonna set this aside for later. But right now, we're gonna make our brine for our pickled red onions. Distilled white vinegar in a small pot. 1/2 cup of water. And to that, we're gonna add 1 cinnamon stick, bay leaf, juniper berries, red pepper flakes, and some whole black pepper. Salt and cane sugar right in there. Medium heat. I'm gonna get that to a soft boil and then we're gonna shut it off. Now we're gonna shut it off, let it cool slightly. We're gonna pour it over our onions. Now I got my brine solution, it's slightly cool. I'm gonna pour it over my onions. Oh man, look at that. I could just smell all those flavors right now. Definitely gonna leave this cinnamon stick in. This warming spice is gonna make it delicious. Very simple, very quick. The onions are actually gonna turn purple, so you can have this bright purple color that's gonna make this dish really pop. Now we're gonna let this cool, and now we're gonna work on our artichoke puree. So now I have 1 garlic clove. Let it steep 1 minute. I'm gonna take out my garlic clove. Quick mash with the knife, just smash. Just a little bit of pressure. Right into our blender. So I got a hand blender here. Now I'm gonna add quartered artichoke hearts. These are marinated. It's got acid in there. It's got some olive oil. I'm gonna throw that in. A little bit of the juice. And to that, I'm gonna add some lemon juice. A little salt. We're gonna blend this on full speed. Done. So now I have pastry bag. You can use a Ziploc bag, or you can even use a coffee spoon or demi-tasse. You can use that at the end when you need it. And now what I'm doing is here, with this spatula, you see you have a flat side. We're gonna use that to actually get everything to one side and get it in our piping bag. And once it's all in there, you're gonna get everything down, use the force of gravity, get everything to the bottom, and then we're just gonna push all the liquid, give it a little tie. Snip it, done. And now we're gonna make the dough for our crispy taco shell. So right here, I got equal parts AP flour, all purpose, right into our bowl. The yellow golden Masa Harina, delicious. Cornstarch, that's our secret ingredient. Little touch of baking powder. And fine salt is gonna dissolve in the water, right in there. Let's go. Now my trusted baby whisk, stir it all up. I'm gonna add some warm water to it. Now we're gonna mix it till it's all together. It's gonna feel almost a little bit like Play-Doh, a little bit on the drier side because I don't want too much moisture. I want this to get really crisp when it fries up. Using the warmth from my hands, and I'm picking up all that extra dough, right? So just pushing it, the palm of my hand. So working that gluten, working that wheat in there, like that. See? When you press a little bit, it comes back. That's exactly what you're looking for. Now we're gonna put it back in our bowl. Slight damp kitchen towel. There we go. Cover it for at least 20 minutes. Our dough is rested. Now we're gonna start making these into tortilla. So here, I got my ball, it's rested. We're gonna get 3 balls from this. I'm gonna portion it out. We want about 36 grams for each. Now we're gonna knead this a little bit. It's gonna be perfect with our codfish taco. Now I don't have a taco press, and most people don't have one either. So what we're gonna do here is we're actually gonna make our own. Work smart, not hard. Do the other side. Now we're gonna take our ball and we're gonna press down, even pressure right here. So we're gonna roll it out so it's about roughly 6.5 inches. Off the plastic wrapper, be nice and gentle with it. Look how thin that is. Right in there, another paper towel on there. And then while that's going, I'm gonna turn my heat up on my oil. I have 2 cups of canola oil. So oil is getting hot. It's about 350. This is the perfect temperature for frying. Careful with the hot oil. You want it away from you. The secret to this, I'm gonna use a spoon, form a pocket in the middle for the first 30 seconds. And careful, you can push this closer to you so you're not too close to the heat. I'm gonna fry this for about 3 or 4 minutes till it gets nice and crispy. Tipping it closer to me, you can see all that action. And while it's still hot, hit it with a little bit of fine sea salt. And also a disclaimer, you wanna make sure that if you're tipping, you don't feel comfortable with it, just add more oil. Now guys, we're gonna do our codfish prep. We're gonna get our codfish breaded using that 3-to-1 ratio. Yellow cornmeal, the all-purpose flour to the 1 part cornstarch. Set up our 3 compartment station. And you always wanna make sure you have one hand that does the dry stuff, one hand that does the wet. So this is gonna be our dusting station. And this compartment here, we're gonna have the 1 beaten egg. And the last station, we're gonna make that cornmeal flour mix. So we're gonna add cornstarch. We're gonna add our AP purpose flour. So this is the 2-part mixture in there. And now the 3-part mixture. This is the stone ground yellow cornmeal. Right in there. We're gonna add salt. Boom, in there. So this is a little bit of similar to what Old Bay seasoning would be, but this is a no salt one. It's a Caribbean spice mix. Right in there, it's got dried lemon peel, orange peel. I'm gonna add a touch of white pepper and dried oregano, garlic powder, coarse paprika. It's gonna give it beautiful color. It's also gonna add beautiful flavor to it too. So now what we're gonna do is, we're gonna be super resourceful here. We don't have to get this into a bowl. We're just gonna cover it and then shake it up. I have my codfish portioned out, 3.5 ounces. I'm gonna dust it with a little bit of salt each side. Now we're gonna get it into our flour mixture, right in there. Just get it coated on all sides. So we're gonna play it smart. I have this here. I'm just gonna take what I need. And now you can use this for other things. You can use it for chicken. You can use it for other types of fish. If you wanna do a fried steak, you can do that. Just what I need right here. Spread it. Left hand's gonna go with the egg. There you go. Oil's hot. Codfish in. Oil is gonna jump down a little bit. Now we're gonna throw in our second piece. I'm gonna fry these off for about 3 or 4 minutes. And then halfway through, we'll flip it. Flip these babies over. Get them all sides. Look at that. Wow. Can't wait to try it. Gonna let that cool off. Let the oil drain. Hit it with a little bit of salt. I can smell the fried cod. I swear, I can open up a stand and this will be done in about 5 minutes. I guarantee it. The moment is finally here. I'm gonna plate these codfish tacos and I can't wait to dig in. I'm gonna get some shredded lettuce going. Get that in here. So I'm gonna take one of these, and this is where the fun part starts. Hit it with a little bit of the artichoke puree, right in that crevice, with a little bit of the lettuce. I'm gonna split this in half. We're gonna stuff this with cod. Artichoke puree. Now what's really gonna make this dish sing is that garnish. Look at that. Whoa. A little bit of fresh cilantro. And then we're done. And then you can just take a little bit of lemon wedges, stand it up like that. It looks perfect. I'm gonna try this right now. Before I dig into this, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm gonna tell you how this tastes. Let's get in. Wow, so flavorful. There's that integrity of the crisp cod. You get a little bit of that acidity from the artichoke puree, but it's not overpowering. And what really binds this and really complements this whole thing is that crunchy, light taco shell. Look, not even that messy. Very clean to eat. Stay tuned for the next episode. I'm gonna make even more flavorful, out of this world, simple recipes to follow. Can't wait to make them. Look forward to the next episode. Take care, guys.